Where is is my audio working? And what about gameplay? Just busy listening to make sure that my audio is working because for some reason it is. Okay. Sorry. I've noticed that there's something weird going on with my Elgato in terms of it being recognized or the audio being picked up on OBS. But it looks like everything's fine now. Excuse me. A little note, if you hear screaming, basically my dog managed to destroy my mom and dad's wedding picture, and we just finally got a replacement after losing the original one. We lost the original one when the camp wildfire hit and burned through our town of Paradise. So if you hear screaming, that is my mom yelling at my dog for destroying the replacement that we just got for the wedding photos. So yeah, if you hear any screaming, nothing much I can do about that. But I will try. I just really hope that my audio just doesn't pick it up, or at least if it does, it's not deafening because my mom can get pretty loud. So this stream is gonna focus more on getting all of the viewpoints synchronized, and also let me go ahead and show this real quick. I want to also get the Almanac's Boston Volume 1 thing. We can only complete this one section as Hatham, as far as I can tell. But the rest we will have to do much later on when we unlock the actual main character of this game. But I wanted to try and do as much as I can as Hatham, but unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that you can do as Hatham, like you can actually loot chests. Apparently, you can explore the boss underground. A lot of stuff is actually more recommended to do so later once you unlock the actual main character of this game. Which I feel like I can spoil that for people that don't know about this game. This game has been out since 2012. It's almost been a full decade since this game came out. So I feel like the time for spoilers is long gone. But I'll try and keep it vague. I'm just gonna go around, synchronize all the viewpoints, and then I will go ahead and find the 4 almanac pages. And once I do that, I will go back to the main story. There's only really one mission that I'm honestly kind of nervous about, and then maybe the finale of Sequence 2. There's this one mission that I never actually managed 100% synchronize, and I may end up actually using a video to help me out. I just don't know what to do. Where is the haystack? Oh, I see, it's down there. So I always say, like, taking a blind leap of faith, because I almost always miss the mark. Sadly, you can't actually fast travel to these viewpoints. I tried to do it before, but I guess we're still early on in the game where you can't fast travel to viewpoints. They're just there as radio towers, essentially, just uncovering the map. Which is fine. We will unlock fast travel points later on. But for those of you who are at all curious, I'm a huge manga guy. I love one of my favorite series of all time is One Piece. And if you are a anime only fan and you don't want to be spoiled, then I'll just say that there is a moment that will happen in the future that will make you shit your pants. That's just all I'll say. And I just cannot wait until that scene gets animated because it will just blow everyone's mind. Oh my god. And like, there's also this. I'm also just got into the My Hero Academia series. I still have not gotten invested into the anime, but I got caught up in the manga. It had like a really sweet moment in My Hero Academia as well. So I'm really eventually gonna binge watch the entire anime series, but for right now, I'm not really that hooked yet. But I'm a real. I've been actually called an otaku, which I believe is like a. It's someone who is a fan of anime who owns anime memorabilia. I do own a bounty poster for the main protagonist of One Piece, Monkey D. Luffy. So I've been called an otaku because of that. But it's just I'm just a huge anime and manga fan, so you can't fault me for my vices. But I'm also like a huge Assassin's Creed nerd as well. I have a display case full of Assassin's Creed statuettes, and I'm not calling them toys like so many of my friends call them. They're I just call them statuettes because they're not meant to be played with. They're meant to be looked at. And I have pretty much every collectible, every statue figure of every mainline Assassin's Creed character, except for Jacob and Evie Fry, and those characters are so expensive. But eventually I will get them both, and my collection will be complete until they release another Assassin's Creed game with a new main character. But my display case is pretty much full, so I will need to figure something out. Like such a nerd. Uh, I mean, at least I'm not the type of person that just dresses. Well, I probably will cosplay if I go to like GameCon, but not the type of person who dresses like as some Star Trek character at Comic Con or something. I don't know, but I'm really not really that big of a fan of Star Trek. I guess I'm not that big of a nerd. Okay, let's head on over here. Okay, I thought I could grab a ledge. Really don't like the music that's playing right now. It's kind of like really somber. It doesn't really fit the theme of Boston. I don't know why this song is playing. It almost kind of sounds like a synchronization song when you climb to the top or something. I don't know. It doesn't really song doesn't really fit Boston, at least in my opinion. I guess I could show if I were to try and fast travel here. I just can't do it. I don't have the option to. So yeah. You can fast travel to viewpoints in later games, but you can't do it here. I believe you can actually do it in Black Flag, nice game, but you can't do it in Assassin's Creed. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. Always could use more fast travel points. I'm like almost 10 minutes in. I'm essentially 10 minutes in right now. In fact, I am 10 minutes in. I was just looking at my alarm clock. I may have more time than I thought. I thought that doing these viewpoints and collecting those 4 almanac pages would take most of the time, but looking at the clock, I may have time to wrap up sequence 2 and maybe get started on sequence 3. It always it's because of the fog that's lowered down. Here it is. Sometimes I notice that when you use the Eagle Vision, the haystack pops up, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. Okay. I always end up just fast traveling to all these viewpoints as hate them. It's just kind of makes things easier. Why can't I climb this? Kind of makes things easier to see the map when you're playing as the main character later on. I'm trying to keep his name vague. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, but people that don't never play this game before, trying to keep it kind of a surprise. Even though pretty much everyone has played this game, I feel like. Ah! That was a mistake. Also, eventually one of these days I'm going to sit through and actually watch one of my live streams, the full 2 hours to the end. Because I haven't really checked to see how often my voice actually doesn't come through. As I mentioned before, there's several times in my streams where I feel like I'm talking on my breath and I'm always worried about it not coming through on my mic. So I really wonder how many times that actually happens. Okay. So we have 6 viewpoints left. Let's keep going. I was checking this. I was taking a moment to look at the map to see if I had spotted any more almanac pages popping up. I think I can do all the ones that I have access to right now. The 1766 something, Volume 1. Uh, that are actually appearing. 2 of them are appearing on the map. I think I can actually do them now, but I'm really not sure. Ah, here's one. Oh. Nope, that's been there. Okay, never mind. I'm done. Okay, seriously, this music is honestly starting to get kind of annoying. I swear to God, it sounds like a song that will play when you're syncing a viewpoint. I don't know why my mind thinks that, but it's just my mind goes to. Just making double checking to see if my game audio was connected on my stream. Because again, my honestly my least one of my worst traits is my pessimism. So my one of my main philosophies in life is if the worst can't happen, the worst will happen. I say that so that I won't ever feel the need to be disappointed. But lately I have had issues in the past where I literally streamed an entire, at the time it was a 4-hour live stream without knowing that I have my TV volume turned up. So there was an echo in gameplay, and it was both the gameplay was as audio was coming in through my mic and through my Elgato, creating an echo, and I literally had no idea until I sat down and I looked at my stream. That's honestly one of the reasons why I stopped uploading. Because at the time it was Kingdom Hearts, one of the 2 series I've actually abandoned on this channel, and that's the reason why I stopped uploading that channel. Not only because of the next stream being having an echo, but most of my files ended up becoming corrupted, so I couldn't even use those to upload onto YouTube. So I was really upset about that. But thankfully, I haven't had an issue with my audio being corrupted lately. I haven't really had an issue with streaming in general lately. Knock on wood. Because, now that I say that my stream is going to crash, just you watch. But I honestly feel like I kind of got a grasp of this as streaming on Twitch. It's just the whole thing is just trying to get my channel to grow. Which, honestly, I feel like that's one of the problems with Twitch is the inconsistency between followers. Is I have like 2 locations where my follower count is different. If I go into my channel's bio, it says I have 14 followers. But if I go into the creator dashboard, which is a feature only available to the content creator themselves, it says I have 30 followers. So I have no idea which one to believe. And even the achievements, which is how you're able to track when you how close you are to becoming like an affiliate, for example. It still says I have 14 followers, so I just don't know what to believe, so... Yeah, I could have 30, I could have 14, I just don't know. It's really dumb. It's something that I really wish that Twitch would just actually fix, but sadly, there seems to be more concerned with copyright issues and DMCA, all that crap. There's so many streamers I've found just actually got banned because it's just random bull crap that really, in some cases, wasn't really their fault. But I really hope that Twitch gets their act together soon and they figure out what they need to do, because honestly, I've heard that so many streamers, a couple streamers actually, are switching over to YouTube gaming. I feel like this is a big problem for Twitch. But I'm gonna still keep streaming on Twitch. And until my channel gets banned or some crap like that, I'm just gonna keep streaming on Twitch. It's just honestly kind of dumb. I feel like it shouldn't be that difficult to, I don't know, like, what am I trying to say? I feel like it shouldn't be too difficult as a platform to make it a good space for all creators. Like, to have guidelines that are followed, to be an asset in supporting streamers who have been streaming, many of which have been streaming on Twitch for years, that are now having issues with DMCA violation. I don't know, it's just, the whole issue is just kind of like, it's not really annoying because I never really had an issue with it, but at the same time, I'm just always afraid of getting a DMCA strike. I feel like we should have to live in fear over that. That's just me. Oh, is this on, what's this, Bunker? No, it's not Bunker Hill. Oh, this is Beacon Hill. That's Beacon Hill. I feel like I as an American should know that. By the way, I wasn't trying to climb into that pot. Kinda happened. No, stop! Guess I could do that. Don't ever forget you can actually jump in place. It's not a feature you use often in Assassin's Creed. Okay, 2 more. And then we can find those 4 pages. We have 2 of them already on the map, but 2 of them sadly aren't. Alright, let's climb our last viewpoint and get started. So I'm actually going to use a video just to show, find out where each and every one of them is. I'm just going to look up the location, just looking at the markers on the map. Then I'll just run towards the location and try and find it. So I guess we're going to the first one, which is over here. Oh, we aren't done. Oh, I thought we were done. Okay, so we just have 1 more, and then we can head over here and grab this almanac page. Guess I was jumping the gun, but that's fine. After we get these almanac pages, I'll actually go ahead and I will continue doing the story. So I believe we can actually, we may be able, in fact we probably will be able to finish sequence 2, assuming nothing really gives me any problems. There is one mission that I am worried about, and I'll go over that later, but honestly, these 100% missions got a little bit easier now that you have restart at checkpoint. Restart last checkpoint. Instead of just having to restart the whole mission whenever you failed a objective. What are you getting stuck on? Stupid long cord. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's go. I really don't like this music it's playing. Hopefully it just kind of fixes when I start the mission. God, this music is... It's somber, and it's... It really feels like it's supposed to be when you're at top of a viewpoint. And it doesn't really seem to fit. Doesn't really seem to fit. Doesn't really seem to fit the atmosphere of this game. It's supposed to be an easy thing to catch. Okay. I honestly have literally grabbed that in like seconds. Are you gonna investigate? Do I need to kill you? Alright, let's try this again. I'm not trying to... Okay, I guess we're gonna have to wait until this almanac page respawns. So one thing I don't like about like sea shanties and almanac, they take forever to reset. Or at least they can. I just want to collect them and move on, and it's just really. Okay. Maybe if I leave the area and come back. I mean, it's really easy to grab these later when you're playing next character. But I really want to try and get these done now. Okay. I don't know why this isn't responding. What I may end up doing is quitting to the main menu just so that it faster.